or mobile. Take Fox Sports 1350 with you using iHeartRadio. Is the IE's home for sports. KPWK AM 1350, Riverside, San Bernardino. An iHeartRadio station.
This is Rob in town for BlackSportsOnline.com, and I'm out here with Fox 1350.
We are Fox Sports.
Yes, we are back in the great city of Riverside at the iHeartRadio studios. It's IE Sportsnet, live on Fox Sports AM 1350. I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here. We are protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association.
Yes, and we have a great show lined up for you guys. Have some very special guests here, live in studio, so we're excited about that. We have a youth girls team. We're excited about them coming to the station today. We have the Ontario Fury.
Go! Too much?
Well, I mean,
okay.
It's a little.
Too early?
Maybe scared our guest a little bit.
Is it too early? It's too early.
Yeah, it's just a little bit, but yeah. So that's how we we're excited about it nonetheless. But yes, we are. We have the Ontario Fury in the house. We've been working with them for quite some time, correct?
Indeed, yeah. Ontario Fury. As a matter of fact, they were the first sports outfit we ever got involved with, because I remember when they were just launching. They launched the same year that we launched.
Correct.
And they were doing their selection for their dance team. And we went there, and the first event we went to, and they treated us so nice and gracious. They saw me coming up, and they had food. And our guy, Bill Norris, that was there, he gave me 2 meal tickets. He said, you know what, you look like you need some extra food. So I said, that's what I'm talking about, player.
It's always good to get the extra meal tickets, you know what I mean? So, yeah, excited about that. It's March Madness is upon us. Got to give a big shout out to UC Irvine. UC Irvine came through. It's still Cinderella dancing. If I'm not mistaken, they may have won 17 straight. I'll confirm that. It's either 17 or 19, but they have been on a straight roll. So big shout out. If I'm not correct, I want to make sure I'm saying this correct. Zot, zot, zot is what their little their chant is. So big shout out to UCI.
Oh,
I thought it was a when they went in there and they put hands on Fullerton. I thought maybe it was a stroke of luck, but no, they're the real deal. Play real good defense. Got a great outside shooting team. So big shout out to UCI. Another thing I got to make sure I mention. Big shout out to my guy Anthony Tyson. We recently went out to the Cal State Fullerton game. Got a chance to hang out with Riverside Zone John Smith and Jamal Smith, featured players and coach. Son it's a unique situation. It's a father and son situation over there. So big shout out to Cal State Fullerton. There's another tournament in addition to the NIT now. Are you familiar with that, Coach B?
I am not.
Yes. It was the first on me as well, but I just found that out recently. So I got a chance to attend that tournament over at Cal State Fullerton. So shout out to them. Hung out, great campus, great basketball.
It's a new tournament?
Correct.
I have not.
So it's like a stage under that that you can qualify for. And
wow.
And then another thing, Cal Baptist is also participating in a tournament as well. This is another tournament that I was not aware of. So again, we have to make sure. Nowadays, there's quite a few tournaments that exist that schools, if you don't make the actual NCAA championship tournament, you can still participate in basketball in some form or other.
Oh, that's good stuff. And that's the thing about it. You think about it. It's a lot of teams out there. I at one time I think it was 163. Now I think there's even more Division I teams because my Lopes, Grand Canyon University just went Division I. So it's all good. I had big shout out. I saw them play out at University of San Diego. Saw big old Dan Marley. It wasn't Dan Marley that dunked on what's the name?
Tom Chambers. You think about
it was Tom Chambers.
Tom Chambers.
Yeah. Okay.
But Thunder Dan had some dunks though.
Right.
Thunder Dan
but Tom, that was probably one of the most disrespectful dunk of the '90s is Scottie Pippen. That was the most. But I would say Mark Jackson, because Scottie Pippen dunked on him, stood over him, pointed at him, and then went and told Spike, "Go home." That was disrespectful. That one or the Shaq one when he dunked on what's the name? And Shaq pushed him down.
I still Sean Kemp had some.
Oh yeah, that was but that was the '80s. I think was that the '80s or '90s? I don't know when that was.
That was like early '90s.
Okay.
late 80s.
Yeah, and he pointed at him, man. But the thing about it, with Scotty was he caught him because that was a rivalry.
That was a rivalry. But no, you can't. I mean, you're not gonna.
And he stood over him.
Yeah. No, he walked on him, and then Ewing ultimately pushed him off, but that was pretty nasty.
How many times has Ewing who got dunked on more, Ewing or Sean Bradley?
Oh no, Sean Bradley.
Okay, Sean Bradley.
Sean Bradley just he was. Come on, I mean, don't do Patrick like that now. Come on, that's Georgetown right there. Don't do Pat like that.
Well, I don't know because when Mike did the comeback, was that on Ewing or was that Starks? When he was baseline, was it 3-point line and came back?
He went through both Starks. Starks caught him too, so Starks got hit.
Well, you know what? He really didn't. Jordan was in the vicinity. But he didn't get. It wasn't. I wouldn't call it.
He didn't wrap around him, but
it was. I wouldn't say it was a yak. I say Jordan. It was timing.
He didn't wrap around him, but he still. To me,
it wasn't like Jordan and Dikembe. I mean, that's when you get somebody.
No, yeah, he caught him. That was
Kobe
that was an official catch.
And Kobe and the guy he called soft. What's his name? The center. That was with the Lakers. Dwight.
Oh,
yeah. That's what you call getting somebody. I digress. This 805.
Yeah, he wrapped around Dwight a little bit. But anyway,
I'm disappointed that my Mississippi State team lost to Liberty. I'm disappointed about that, but it's okay.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of number ones going. That are taking it down. But I'm excited to also see that to watch the girls tournament as well. Our girl out here, Reno Valley, Riverside, Kiana Smith is out there playing for Cal. So big shout out to the Cal Bears. But anyway, we have a great show lined up. A couple things that we have coming up in the month of April. The folks want to make sure they're looking out for us. We have the what we call the granddaddy of them all, one of our first ever All-Star game that we kicked off, which is the Inland Valley Classic, the All-Star basketball.
I was going to say the football game already happened.
No.
When you said granddaddy of them all?
No. We are talking about.
Oh, am I going to upset Rome with that?
I don't. You have that conversation. But yeah, so we're going to have the Inland Valley Classic. That's going to take place Sunday, April 7th, and that's going to be over at we're doing that at AB Miller. Is that correct?
No, Summit. Come on.
Oh,
just the football game is at AB, but everything else.
Oh, we
is
did,
at
so and the reason I said that is because Rome and I were talking, and for those that don't know, you guys are going to be playing. The folks there are going to be not only going to be playing in brand new uniforms. Big shout out to Boost Mobile.
Well, take your time. I got to say what's up to Holly. Thank you, Holly, at Boost Mobile.
Run it back. Where you
at, Holly? Where you at? We need to know where you at. We need those jerseys.
Right, but
if you want to see them, make sure you go to our social media.
Yes,
because we reveal them.
Yes, what's our social media for everybody out there?
At IE Sports, or you can go to at Fox Sports 1350. AM. It's on there as well. The station retweeted it, so if you want to see if we did it. And that's the thing about these kids nowadays. You got to do the jersey reveal. You can't just show up in your jersey.
Guaranteed. So so we're excited about that. Again, that's going to be Sunday, April 7th. And that'll be the Inland Valley Classic basketball, All-Star Basketball Classic. We're excited about that. And we'll talk about, I have the coaches here, so we'll talk about, I'll make sure we announce the coaches before the end of the show. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And then also.
Absolutely. Holly and Gina, before we move.
Yes.
Holly and Gina, Boost Mobile, where you at?
There it is.
We appreciate that. Thank you for all the support that you've given us.
We need to make sure we shout out Score Sports.
There you go. We want to make sure we shout them out as well. Score Sports, they manufactured the jerseys for us. So we want to thank them. Rebecca, we appreciate her. Okay. But everything is because of Boost Mobile.
No doubt.
How much are we charging these kids because of Boost Mobile?
Let me see. Let me check my calculator real quick. 0.
Boost Mobile. Make sure you go to boostmobile.com. Find a store, go to a location, and get it and make that work. What is the official IE Sportsnet phone that we use?
Boost Mobile.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
For those who don't know, yeah. So that's we call it the plug phone, but we got it. It's going down. So anyway, also we have the big tournament. We have the big game as well. The following weekend after the Inland Valley All-Star Classic, we have the 215 basketball classic, which is really coming to its own.
Presented by Boost Mobile.
Which is really coming to its own as well. And we're just ecstatic about that. That's going to be Riverside County versus San Bernardino County. That's going to take place at Grand Terrace High School. So folks that are following us, make sure you guys check it out. Again, it's going to be April 7th for the Inland Valley Classic. That's going to be taking place in the great city of Fontana at Summit High School. Brand new floor. I don't know if you saw that yet. They got a brand new floor over there at Summit High School, too.
You said what game is at Summit?
The Inland Valley Classic.
Oh, there you go. Well, you know what? I don't want to insult Holly and Gina. It is the Boost Mobile Inland Valley Basketball Classic. I don't want them getting upset with me. So got to make sure we call it that. And then it's the 215 Basketball Classic presented by Boost Mobile.
There it is right there. And
I want to make sure they're not, I want to stay on good terms with them.
Understood. And so those are the two things that are happening first week, second week of April. So just make sure you just mark your calendars later so everybody understands that's what's going down. So we're excited about that.
Yes,
Coach
sir.
B, so let's let's pay these bills. We have a special guest coming up here shortly. So you guys want to make sure you stay tuned. Again, it's IE Sportsnet, IESportsnet.com. Also, we got to make sure we shout out to the Auto Club Speedway. We had a great time last week. We'll talk about that as well. We'll talk about the great time that we had over at the Auto Club 400, the NASCAR Auto Club 400. Had a great time out there. Coach B will talk a little bit about that as well.
And they retweeted us. So we got the Inland Empire Basketball Tournament weekly MVP in here. So Mike, if you're listening, go ahead and set your record. Let's go ahead and get it done. Let's work. We'll be right back. So you are listening to IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association with Coach B.
Andy Turner. When it comes to Inland Empire sports, the conversation starts and stops here, live on Fox Sports 1350.
You're listening to IESportsnet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
All right, guys, we're ready for our four-season sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait, a family hub.
Yeah!
No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons Sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-973-5533. That's 800-973-5533. Call 800-973-5533 today.
Attention all timeshare owners. Were you a victim of a high-pressure or dishonest timeshare sales agent? Were you misled and confused by what you were buying? Did the timeshare fail to deliver what you were promised? Do you feel that you overpaid and just won out? If you answered yes to any of these questions, we can help. We're timeshare compliant, and every day we help hundreds of timeshare victims protect their rights, and we can help you too. Our team can legally terminate your timeshare agreement, ending the payments forever, saving you thousands. But you must act now. Call now for a free consultation. With one simple call, the professionals at Timeshare Compliance can legally terminate your timeshare agreement and help end your financial suffering. You could save thousands. So call now before another payment is due. Timeshare Compliance is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. Don't wait.
Call 800-771-6249. 800-771-6249.
Score Sports has been a loyal partner in the sports industry for over 40 years. Founded in 1975, Score Sports has always been a family-owned and operated business located in the heart of Southern California. They offer a full line of youth and adult soccer uniforms, accessories, and field equipment, youth and adult basketball uniforms and accessories and equipment. Score Sports can outfit your coaches and league referees as well, and much more. Their dedication and attention to detail has transformed Score Sports into one of the leading sport uniform manufacturers in the United States. Visit their spacious warehouse at 726 East Anaheim Street in Wilmington, or call them today at 800-626-7774. That's 800-626-7774. Or visit them on the web at scoresports.com. That's scoresports.com, at facebook.com/scoresports, or on Twitter and Instagram with the handle Score Sports. That's SCORESPORTS.
Box combo, please. At Raising Cane's, we're all about quality. We mix cane sauce in our restaurants every day. And our chicken is hand battered and cooked to order. Our Texas toast is grilled with just the right amount of butter and garlic. And our lemonade is always freshly squeezed.
Love the window.
And why do we do all this? Because it makes a difference. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Since 1952, ThinkWise Credit Union has served educational professionals and families in Riverside, San Bernardino, and Orange counties. ThinkWise gives back to the community with financial education and support to local schools and organizations. Join us today to experience a safe and comfortable alternative to banking that gives back. ThinkWise Credit Union, you'll feel good about what we can accomplish together. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender, qualified members.
What's up, world? This is your favorite comic, Tony Rock. And you're checking out Fox Sports.
We are Fox Sports.
Yes, we are back in the great city of Riverside at the iHeartRadio studios. It's IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association.
I remember how it all began. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Go ahead, Eternal Trans. My bad. No, you got to say your name. Name drop yourself, man.
I got it. Go ahead.
Okay. With Eternal, and I am the one and only Coach B. You know that comes to Inland Empire Sports. You know the conversation starts and stops here. Man, when you put on some Todd show, man, I mean, I get excited, man. My bad, my man. And I am excited because we have an agreement with the Inland Empire Basketball, a new men's league out of the Temecula area. Last week we had the weekly MVP. This week we have the weekly MVP. By all means, young man, go ahead and name drop yourself.
I'm Terrius Baker. They known as T.
And you're on Team Swoosh.
Yes.
All right. So tell us, I know he sent me your stats that you did when you got selected for MVP. Go ahead and shine yourself, my man.
I mean, it's really not me. It's really my team because they allow me to do what I do
on the
court.
I
mean, so, without my team, I really can't do too much because, I'm just a player.
Now, exactly. Now, one of the things is this men's league has been really we've gotten nothing but positive reviews about it. Folks are really excited about it. What's different with this, from your perspective? What's different with this league versus other leagues that you've been a part of?
I think a lot of leagues scream the family and the friendly environment, but this one you can honestly say it's a family and friendly environment because of the people that runs it and the people that actually play in it. Because a lot of the people that run the league and the people that play in the league, they actually see each other throughout the week. Mm-hmm. So on Sunday, it's like a family gathering. Mm-hmm. You're going to come see your, like the family dinner on Sunday, at your mom's house, and that's what that's what this gym is about.
You got some stats, Eternal.
So I got some.
This is why this man. I mean, he don't want to toot his own horn.
Okay. But we'll go ahead and light him up then. Okay. So also our guy. Just want to make sure I'm saying your name right. Terrius Baker.
Yes.
There we go, right there. So our MVP of the week for the Inland Empire basketball joint is he had 31 points, led the team switched to victory, and your team right now is on a 2-0 start. So talk to us about not only about the last game, but just talk about this most recent game where you dropped to 31.
31 more points than I've ever dropped in a game.
Exactly. Well, Parker Rec. We really keep scoring.
But I digress.
Well, actually, I believe it came because we was actually blowing this team out, and I think it was like 7 minutes left, and we had 80 or 85 points. And so we was like, let's go for 100. And so when we said that, I just kind of kicked it into high gear and just started going.
Fantastic. Now another thing that we want to make sure we highlight about this game is talk about the competition level. I mean, how was the competition level, and what have you seen in terms of the level of competition with this particular league?
Well, in any league, first season of a league, you're gonna have some dominant teams, and then you're gonna have some teams that's got to become dominant.
Yeah.
So I just was lucky enough to get on one of the most dominant teams. And I'm not saying all the teams are not dominant. It's just that,
what y'all do is what y'all do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But we're not the only team. It's a few other teams that's going to give us a run for our money, we hope.
Right. Well, or they hope.
Yeah, or they hope. But like I say, it's a lot of good teams in the league. And I would tell anybody that's listening, if you play ball, you know what I'm saying, come join us.
I did not play ball. I sat on the bench. You know what I mean? But on the side note, I know you. One thing that we talked about is you beat cancer, man. Tell us about how you feeling. How's everything going? How's everything with you and your health?
Actually, basketball was my therapy because they wanted me to do physical therapy, and I really wanted to just play basketball again. So it's really, what I'm saying. Anytime I can pick up a basketball and lace up my shoes, it's a blessing to me because that's one thing I always wanted to do when I beat the cancer is to come back to play the game.
There you go.
Well, we appreciate you, man.
And I don't know if you saw the Eternal on his paper. He said it correctly. He said who got him into sports was his older brother. So he said older brother. You know?
They call it big brother.
No, older brother, man. So I'm a younger brother, so I understand what it's like, man. Name drop your brother and how he got you involved.
See, you wasn't there first, so you don't really know how we say it. But anyway,
right.
You was pre.
Well, actually, I'll say this. I'm the baby brother out of all my brothers. But
you the youngest brother. You're the youngest brother.
I'm the baby brother, but I'm also the tallest for some odd reason. But it is what it is. But it was my older brother, Red. He the one that really got me into the sport because I would watch him as I was growing up, and and he would take me with him. And I remember being a kid, just sitting on the sideline, can't even get into the game, into the pickup games. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Until somebody got injured, and then even when they got injured, they would still pick the person outside of the gym to come play.
Instead of you.
Yes, I'm standing right there.
Oh no, everybody. Well, if you play ball, everybody you have to go through that. You have to go. That's I
remember going to school and I went to school in Cyprus. You ever see Soul Man? Where they picked him first because they thought he had. That was me. That was my life story when I went to school in Cyprus.
Oh man, don't tell nobody else that, man. This guy right here.
No, I like him.
And then also you brought moms in, man. Name drop moms, man. I like that.
Well, this is my mom. Her name is Lodi, and and because she, believe it or not, she's a Sagittarius just like me. So we two peas in the same pot.
That's what's up right there, man. So you brought your mom. So again, we're glad you came out. Keep up the good work again. What's that? Team Swish, is that correct?
Yeah, Team Swish. And like I say, though, man, if you want to get buckets, man, come get buckets.
Can I get buckets? I usually get benches. That's what they tell me.
He kind of looked at you like,
Hey, no, I'm going to keep it real. Hey, I believe it's a spot for anybody on any team in this league.
I got a little tear in my eye, man. I got a little
he said, man, we need somebody to give us water, man.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. So it's the Inland Empire Basketball.com. We love it. So that's the new men's league. It's adult and youth. It's 5-on-5. It's 3-on-3. They have adult. They have high school and youth tournaments, leagues, and teams. Level of competition for everybody. They have competitive and ed. They say they have competitive and recreational. So it could be like a Nichols Park. You know what I mean?
Could be back to Nichols Park.
Watch out now.
I don't know. They not ready for that one. Okay. Y'all going too far back now.
Okay. All right.
Hey, this new generation, they don't understand that part about that.
That red card. I used to play at Looters, back in the day,
They don't know nothing about that.
There it is.
Yeah, so, and they're also in partnership with Fox Sports 1350 and the one and only IE Sport. And so every week, you will have the player of the week, the MVP of the week, will be here on Fox Sports 1350.
Fantastic, man.
Big ups to Mike and our guy, Dave.
Oh, there it is right there, man.
Shout out to Mike and Dave. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
So thanks again for coming out. Again, it's Fox Sports Radio, AM 1350. We're going to go ahead and pay some bills. Coach B, let's do it, man.
Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. You are listening to IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association with Coach B.
And Eternal. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here, live on Fox Sports 1350.
Hate it or love it.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
All right, guys, we're ready for our four-season sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait, a family hub.
Yeah! No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons Sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-973-5533. That's 800-973-5533. Call 800-973-5533 today.
Attention all timeshare owners. Were you a victim of a high-pressure or dishonest timeshare sales agent? Were you misled and confused by what you were buying? Did the timeshare fail to deliver what you were promised? Do you feel that you overpaid and just won out? If you answered yes to any of these questions, we can help. We're timeshare compliant, and every day we help hundreds of timeshare victims protect their rights, and we can help you too. Our team can legally terminate your timeshare agreement, ending the payments forever, saving you thousands. But you must act now. Call now for a free consultation. With one simple call, the professionals at Timeshare Compliance can legally terminate your timeshare agreement and help end your financial suffering. You could save thousands. So call now before another payment is due. Timeshare compliance is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. Don't wait.
Call 800-771-6249. 800-771-6249.
Score Sports has been a loyal partner in the sports industry for over 40 years. Founded in 1975, Score Sports has always been a family-owned and operated business located in the heart of Southern California. They offer a full line of youth and adult soccer uniforms, accessories, and field equipment, youth and adult basketball uniforms and accessories and equipment. Score Sports can outfit your coaches and league referees as well, and much more. Their dedication and attention to detail has transformed Score Sports into one of the leading sport uniform manufacturers in the United States. Visit their spacious warehouse at 726 East Anaheim Street in Wilmington, or call them today at 800-626-7774. That's 800-626-7774. Or visit them on the web at scoresports.com. That's scoresports.com, at facebook.com/scoresports, or on Twitter and Instagram with the handle Score Sports. That's SCORESPORTS.
Box combo, please.
At Raising Cane's, we're all about quality. We mix cane sauce in our restaurants every day. And our chicken is hand battered and cooked to order. Our Texas toast is grilled with just the right amount of butter and garlic. And our lemonade is always freshly squeezed.
Love the window.
And why do we do all this? Because it makes a difference. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Since 1952, ThinkWise Credit Union has served educational professionals and families in Riverside, San Bernardino, and Orange counties. ThinkWise gives back to the community with financial education and support to local schools and organizations. Join us today to experience a safe and comfortable alternative to banking that gives back. ThinkWise Credit Union, you'll feel good about what we can accomplish together. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender, qualified members.
This is Robert Latown from BlackSportsOnline.com, and I'm out here with Fox 1350.
We are Fox Sports.
Jay. Wait.
Yes, we are back in the great city of Riverside at the iHeartRadio studios. It's IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association. We're live on Fox Sports AM 1350. I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here. And Eternal, you do be illin'.
Oh, man. Filthy McNasty. See how you got that in there like that? Filthy. Okay, thank you, Holla. That was appropriate. As we, as we always do, we like to recognize folks that are doing positive things here in the community, primarily Inland Empire, San Bernardino, Riverside County. We have a young man here that's been doing this thing with some young ladies. Coach, please introduce yourself to the Fox Sports Radio audience.
What's going on? What's going on? It's Coach U.
Hey, you know, I don't like
Coach, hold on, man.
Come on, can't come in here school like
you be coming in here trying to take off the Coach.
You know, you got the quiet storm going on.
You was like, oh, that's the midnight show, Coach. You know what I mean? You trying to get the midnight show. Hold on.
That's my Art LeBeau. That's my Art LeBeau.
That's what's up. No doubt. Coach, please let everybody know, name of your program, what you guys got going on, please. Thank you.
The name of my program is Obsess. We got a 5th grade national team. We have a 7th grade girls team as well, and also a boys program team as well, 10U.
Fantastic. Now, we got a chance to see that you guys, you took the young ladies out to New York. Now, I'm a little jealous. I've skipped around a little bit, but I have not got a chance to go to New York. But tell our audience about the experience going to New York and what was going on out there.
Oh, man, it was great, man. We jumped on the train. We did it like rock stars in between the game because we really didn't have too much time to get the full experience.
Right.
But we went on down to Harlem.
Yeah.
We went to the Rucker.
I saw that. Yeah.
We realized that we was in the projects.
Yes. Yes.
Watch out now.
Folks don't know the Rucker is up in there.
Yeah, we was up in there, and we jumped on the train and the subway, and we really did the thing, man.
That's dope, man.
But what's important is when you were there, did you get some cheesecake?
Oh, no. Yeah, we got some cheesecake, but it was generic cheesecake.
Oh, okay. Not the one that Puffy made him go get.
That's the one we wanted.
Yeah.
Brother B.
No, you got it.
Okay, so now, what do you guys have going on, right? Because I know you got the young ladies now. We want to make sure we got them going on. But what's the next thing you have going on with these young ladies? And why did you think it was important to make sure that you're in front of this with that girls team?
Oh, man, because we got a big-time national schedule coming up, man. We're going to go to 5th grade nationals. We're going to go to Boo Williams to Virginia. We're going to Tennessee as nationals. And we're trying to get into the UA Future program coming up next here in Arizona as well.
Fantastic, man. Well, I'm gonna have you introduce the young lady.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask him. Basketball has become so it's like national. That's a lot of traveling. How do you guys manage that? You got school, you got travel. That's a lot.
Yeah, man, it is. And another reason why, because we looking for some sponsors. So I hope
there we go.
I say some folks out there listening.
There it is.
Tell them you obsessed with basketball.
There it is, right there. So let's introduce these young ladies, and then we're gonna have them come on the air real quick.
All right, first up, we got Corey Benjamin, a.k.a. The Answer.
Okay. Come on up, young lady. There we go. So first and last name, and then what position you play?
Corey Benjamin, and I play center.
Okay, so now tell everybody, so where's your dad at?
He's over there.
He's over there somewhere, no doubt. So big shout out to Dad, no doubt. So how do you like playing for your basketball team?
It's good. I like it.
And then, did you enjoy the trip to New York? Did you go to New York as well?
It was fun.
It was fun?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never been to New York. Always wanted to go.
Man, like, so you've got a chance to slick a little bit more than we have, man. So that's a good thing. So fantastic. Congratulations, young lady, okay?
Okay.
All right, so who we got coming up next? Who we got coming up? Okay, there she is right here. All right, fantastic. She got her headphones on and she is ready to go. All right, so put that mic down. This is going to be like your Rihanna moment right here, young lady. You got it. So tell everybody what your name is and what position you play.
My name is Kalina Smith, and I'm a point guard.
You're a point guard. Okay. Now, did you go to New York as well?
Yes.
So what did you like about it? 'Cause I saw my man. He sent me the video. You guys got a chance to play basketball out there. Did you guys enjoy it?
Yes.
What did you like about it?
That we played together, and that it was like the area was fun and it was beautiful.
And her teammates, she has on headphones. Her teammates are whispering to her, she broke somebody's ankles. So whispering to her.
Yeah, so okay, that's what we saw. I saw the video. So it's a video out there, Mike.
So you cross somebody up?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you now. If you want to be a point guard, the greatest point guard ever. His name is Irvin Magic Johnson.
See,
look him up. Go on YouTube. It's
Magic wasn't about cracking no angles or nothing like that.
Magic would just look over you.
He would just look, and he'd hit you with the shoulder. But anyway, we saw that video. That video was pretty. We call it sickening. Because that's what it was. But no, fantastic. You keep up the good work, young lady, okay?
Thank you.
There it is right there. So we have somebody else coming up, another young lady. And again, this is Obsessed Basketball. We're right here live in Fox Sports Radio, AM 1350 on the iHeartRadio app. Coach B.
Yo, go ahead and say your name and your position.
My name is Legacy Benjamin, and I play PG.
Okay, so she ready to go. Put that mic. I was gonna tell you put the microphone up, but you ready to go, young lady.
Said I'm a PG. I mean, if you don't know, you better ask somebody.
This is what I do for a living, right?
Absolutely. What do you like most about basketball and playing the game?
I like that basketball is a team sport, and you cooperate with your teammates to try to score a basket and beat the other teams.
Okay, so she might be a superior.
She's a politician.
Yeah, I'm about to say she might be our next Superior Court Justice or something like that.
That's why I never got on the court, because I was only worried about me.
Right.
I was worried about me and how I looked. You know what I mean?
And that's why he played. How many minutes you played, Coach B?
None.
Oh, there it is, right there.
You didn't have negative minutes. You know what I mean?
That's why we're on radio. We weren't too good at that. We was Park and Rec guys. But fantastic young lady. You keep up the good work, okay?
Thank you.
Fantastic. Who we got coming up next? We got another special young lady up here.
Simba.
There it is. So introduce yourself. Put that microphone up. We want the world to be able to hear you. So tell everybody what your first and last name is and what position you play.
My name is Aaron Finley, and I play center and point guard.
So hold on. So you play that's
so she's like Magic Johnson,
right?
You can play every position, So Magic Johnson was a point guard, and in '79 he played center and won a championship.
Well, that's a moment right there.
I'm just saying, I do get emotional. I get
a little emotional.
A little bit.
We talk about that. But go ahead and tell everybody what you like about your basketball team and what you enjoy about basketball.
I like basketball because I like winning and stuff.
We like winning too. Okay. I heard you like. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. I enjoy winning.
What do you like better, playing point guard or center?
Center.
Okay.
Because when I set the screen, I will roll, or either Kalina will do a floater, or she'll pass me the ball.
Okay.
Coach got him.
No one ever passed me the ball.
They
would look me off.
When he set the screen and he rolled, they didn't look at him.
They would look me off.
They said, keep rolling.
Keep rolling.
Well, congratulations, young lady, and keep up the good work, okay? All right, fantastic. So let's get Coach back on real quick. Again, so Coach, now if folks are they listening to this, they get inspired, they like, you know what? want to feeling gracious. You know, I'm feeling I want to go ahead and give y'all some money. Where y'all at, and how can they get in contact with you?
We're in Moreno Valley. We practice at Rancho Verde. You can get in contact with me via email, coachyouobsess@gmail, or my phone number. Forget it, 909.
There it is, right there. Gonna drop it out there.
6392.
There it is.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention we had a girl recently on Sports Center.
Yes, you was telling me about that. So talk to us about that real quick.
Ridiculous. She dropped somebody again.
Well, hold on a second. We got to make sure we educate our audience, though, because people are going to explain the drop dynamic real quick, please.
Okay, so we got a 10-year-old girl, you know, playing JV basketball, JV summer league last summer, and she pulls back and hits the three, drops the girl, hits the three, and does the shimmy like Steph Curry, and later on that night, it hit Sports Center like number 6, I believe.
There you go.
That's it right
That's
there.
good stuff.
Well, Coach, keep up the good work. And again, thank you, man, for making time and bring these young ladies out. And again, man, you're doing something special, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
There
Absolutely.
It is right there.
You ready to hit a commercial
Let's do
break?
it, man. Let's get it done.
Let's go ahead and do this. You are listening to IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association with Coach B.
Andy Turner. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here live on Fox Sports, AM 1350. Radio app.
Is right?
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
All right, guys, we're ready for our 4-season sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, you know, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her 4 Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait, a family hub.
Yeah!
No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, 4-season sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for 4 seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-973-5533. That's 800-973-5533. Call 800-973-5533 today.
Attention all timeshare owners. Were you a victim of a high-pressure or dishonest timeshare sales agent? Were you misled and confused by what you were buying? Did the timeshare fail to deliver what you were promised? Do you feel that you overpaid and just won out? If you answered yes to any of these questions, we can help. We're timeshare compliant, and every day we help hundreds of timeshare victims protect their rights, and we can help you too. Our team can legally terminate your timeshare agreement, ending the payments forever, saving you thousands. But you must act now. Call now for a free consultation. With one simple call, the professionals at Timeshare Compliance can legally terminate your timeshare agreement and help end your financial suffering. You could save thousands. So call now before another payment is due. Timeshare Compliance is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. Don't wait.
Call 800-771-6249. 800-771-6249.
Score Sports has been a loyal partner in the sports industry for over 40 years. Founded in 1975, Score Sports has always been a family-owned and operated business located in the heart of Southern California. They offer a full line of youth and adult soccer uniforms, accessories, and field equipment, youth and adult basketball uniforms and accessories and equipment. Score Sports can outfit your coaches and league referees as well, and much more. Their dedication and attention to detail has transformed Score Sports into one of the leading sport uniform manufacturers in the United States. Visit their spacious warehouse at 726 East Anaheim Street in Wilmington, or call them today at 800-626-7774. That's 800-626-7774. Or visit them on the web at scoresports.com. That's scoresports.com, at facebook.com/scoresports, or on Twitter and Instagram with the handle Score Sports. That's SCORESPORTS.
Box combo, please.
At Raising Cane's, we're all about quality. We mix cane sauce in our restaurants every day. And our chicken is hand battered and cooked to order. Our Texas toast is grilled with just the right amount of butter and garlic. and our lemonade is always freshly squeezed.
Love the window.
And why do we do all this? Because it makes a difference. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Since 1952, ThinkWise Credit Union has served educational professionals and families in Riverside, San Bernardino, and Orange counties. ThinkWise gives back to the community with financial education and support to local schools and organizations. Join us today to experience a safe and comfortable alternative to banking that gives back. ThinkWise Credit Union, you'll feel good about what we can accomplish together. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender, qualified members.
What's up, world? This is your favorite comic, Tony Rock. And you're checking out Fox Sports.
We are Fox Sports.
Jungle Love.
Yes, we are it out. Live in the iHeartRadio studios is IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association. It's IE Sportsnet, live on Fox Sports AM 1350. I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here, live on Fox Sports 1350. I know Gunner is in the background probably thinking, what are they talking about? Jungle Love is playing. I know he's like, what are they talking about?
Now you really sent him over here. That's more, that would, I guess.
That's the time. Not Morris Day. It's the time.
Well, more. Well, okay.
Come on.
All right.
Yeah. Morris Day was the lead singer.
All right. You're right. Correct. All right.
But it's kind of like, it should have been Morris Day in the time, kind of like it should be Coach B and IE Sports. So I get what you're saying, man. but I'm excited. Yes. As I digress. When we first started this journey 5 years ago.
Yes, sir.
The actual first sports organization or outfits we ever got a chance to cover was this very team here, was the Ontario Fury. So we've had a chance to watch this team grow from conception to the dominance they are now. And you can see the stadium. The stadium is packed up.
Yeah.
I mean, they are doing some really, really good things. So with no further ado, we're excited. We have the Ontario Fury in studio with us here on Fox Sports 1350. I love it because, we share a building because, I work for your Agua Caliente Clippers of Ontario. So we share a stadium, you know what I mean? Well, so we're like roommates.
He said it's kind of like both ours.
Yeah. We like roommates.
They look at you like, yeah. But please, sir, just go ahead and have you introduce yourself. First, introduce yourself to the Fox Sports Radio audience, if you don't mind, please. Oh, no, go ahead, grab that mic, man. It's your world. There we go. We got insurance. We paid it.
My name's Jimmy. I'm the head coach of the Ontario Fury.
Fantastic. Go ahead.
I'm Andy Reyes, and I've been on the team for 4 seasons now.
Okay.
My name is Marcus Jordan. I've been on the team for 2 years now.
Fantastic. Now,
and is your number 23?
No,
23.
Now, Coach, I'll ask you, talk to us about the kind of growth that you've seen with this team. Obviously, we talked about we've seen the team kind of grow, but talk about the growth you've seen with the team and what has it been for you in particular?
Yeah, I think the guys are growing every game. The season's been very good to us. We've had a lot of injuries, but the guys have grown mentally and physically to where now we're starting to pick up wins in the late quarters. Where in the first part of the season we were dropping those, and we've been able to add players that are veteran players in this league to help our good local talent.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good quality side, and I hope that the fans come out and watch them play.
Fantastic. Now, explain to our audience the different dynamic between the soccer you guys play and maybe what the soccer that folks are familiar with.
Meaning indoor soccer.
Indoor soccer. That's what I'm talking about. Excuse me.
Indoor soccer is a different beast.
Yes.
It's very, very fast paced. Yes. The ball is always moving.
Right.
It's always in play. There's lots of goals, lots of shots. It's 6-on-6. 5 field players and the keeper, free subs. So it's very based on the American fan where the ball is always on goal, fast paced, changing lines, changing players. The tempo is high energy, and it's a fun thing to bring your family out and watch.
And one thing that's interesting, Coach, is you're the head coach of the team. Now, I know when they started, they had this coach that was there that was a player and the coach. I think his name was Bernie, right?
That's right. Yeah, that's right. He's now the GM president. That's right.
How's everything going with that? What is it like? Because he's like, does he ever tell you, well, I would do this or I would do that?
Yeah, he's a mentor.
There you go.
Mentor. I mean, he is a genius. He knows the game through and through. He played it for 20 years.
Right.
So I lean on him for a lot of stuff, for advice, for the X's and O's of certain things, and he walks me through stuff and helps me. So I'm learning every single day as these players are, and our relationship is very, very good.
Right.
For the betterment of the players and the organization.
Right, and I take my hat off because I watch them on social media and I see what they do. They do a lot in the community.
Yeah,
the reading programs and so forth. So we got some players.
Yes. So let's get these players on real quick. So now, please, let's have you introduce yourself one more time to the Fox Sports Radio audience.
This is Andy Reyes, number 14, and I've been on the team for 4 seasons.
So now, Mr. Reyes, now I'll ask you the same thing. Talk to us about just the game, because I know Coach talked about how fast the game is. But talk about, how that is for you as a player and the excitement you get out of playing in that kind of dynamic.
Well, when I first started playing, obviously I played outdoor 11v11. But in this game, you can't really get away with taking a break.
Right.
If you take a break, it goes in the back of your neck.
Right.
So it's always, you have to be alert, you have to be aware, and just got to be really into the game and focus to be successful.
Right. And one thing that I want to know that's important, now I just, Eternal knows, I was walking out of my barber yesterday, got a haircut. I have half the hair I used to. And he doesn't give me a discount. So you cut your teammates' hair. Would you give me a discount?
Right. He said, I mean, I know our audience can't see it, but my man came in ready to go. I don't even know. I mean, Coach B and I are hair challenge. That's why we all wear hats. But my man came in your hair ready to go.
You know what I'm saying? Just do you wake up with your hair looking that good? I mean, or is that something you work at? So you cut your teammates' hair?
Yeah. Well, I started cutting my little brother's hair and kind of messing them up.
Right. He said, "Yo, you want to see my first project?"
Right. Yeah,
I saved the good stuff for me.
Right.
And then I even actually cut my own too. So that's where I kind of practiced, and then they kind of liked it. And
I know the guys were like, "Hold on a second, man. How do we get our hair like that?" 4-year veteran. You know what I mean?
And the one thing when I'm looking at his bio, and I'm always worried about my height. Whenever we take pictures, I always stand people my height. I don't stand with taller people.
We won't even get into detail.
I mean, my wife is 5 feet tall. You know what I mean? But you said, so due to your height, you work harder.
Yeah, because you see, I'm 5'4".
Uh-huh.
Everybody, American soccer wants top players.
Right.
So I have to do something else that sets me apart, and that's usually not getting tired.
Right. I got you. And that's the problem I had, because using an American basketball when I played, they wanted people with talent, and I just didn't have
the talent.
I did not have talent.
So thank you so much, man. We appreciate you coming in, Mr. Reyes.
Yeah, no problem.
Fantastic.
Let's see Mr. Swoosh. I mean, Mr. Jordan.
So please introduce yourself again to the Fox Sports Radio audience, please.
My name is Marcus Jordan, number 3, not 23.
All right.
On the team for 2 years now.
No doubt about it. Now, I'll ask you the same question. Now, what has it been for you in terms of what can you explain to our audience about the difference between that 11-man versus the 6-man soccer you guys play?
Well, it's kind of the same thing that Andy said. It's really just the pace of the game. You have to be mentally focused, literally from the start of your shift to the end of your shift. And if you're not, then you're gonna get punished even for like a split second. If you look away, you ball watch, anything like that, then players are just gonna punish you like that.
And as a coaching thing, so are you guys? I mean, how is it in terms of how you guys prepare for teams? Are you guys watching film, or how is that preparation when you guys are practicing for another team?
Well, Jimmy does a lot of film work. We watch film as well, kind of on our own, and then we implement his game plan throughout the week. So we'll work on our build-up play, our pressing, stuff like that. And throughout the whole week, Jimmy's just giving us ideas of what we want to do and how we want to play against certain teams and certain players.
Fantastic.
Now, I got a challenge. Now, I don't know if we need to do this at the mid-court for the Agua Caliente Clippers. If we need to do this at the midfield for the Ontario Fury.
Okay.
But one of my favorite shows in the 90s was The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay.
And Mr. Jordan says that he can do the Carlton. So if he wants to battle me, so let Bernie know if he wants to battle me. That was my dance. So if he wants to battle me,
so I mean, because
I'm game. We can do it for charity.
He's from Downey. He used to wear the turtleneck sweatshirts and everything.
I did. How did you know I wore turtleneck? I did, man. That was my show. So we can do it for charity.
Yeah, right.
I know they have the Fury Foundation. We have the Inland Valley Classic. Hey, we can anytime you want to do the Carlton.
Right.
Let's
do it. Now, another thing I'll ask you is, why do you think the fans enjoy that kind of the Ontario Fury games? And what is it that you think it really gets them excited about coming to the matches?
I think it's just the way we play. We're an exciting team. We're young. We're fast. We like to work hard. The veteran players that we have, guys like Chris Toth and Jermaine Jones, who we just signed, they're big help. Veteran players that know the game very, very well. and they pretty much coach us on the field, so they're just an extension of Jimmy. So they give us the confidence to go and do what we need to do, and so we kind of play free when those guys are on the field.
And I would be remiss if I didn't. And Gunner, now, and I know you're the media guy, so talk to us about that. If you can come on in, you guys just had a big signing. You just had a huge addition to the team. If you can give us a little bit about that and how that's going to impact the team and everything.
Yeah, we actually just signed a former U.S. national team, outdoor U.S. national team, and FIFA World Cup star Jermaine Jones.
Yes,
who came out of retirement for us to join our team here for the stretch run. It's a massive signing for us. We were up against it a little bit. Just got a really big win at Tacoma, and we basically have 4 home games now to end our regular season. And if we can get just one more win than Tacoma, then we're in the playoffs.
Okay.
So adding Jermaine, he's a gritty player, extremely experienced. And he's already showed it in the first game at Tacoma. He scored a very nice goal that a lot of people said looked exactly like the goal in the 2014 World Cup against Portugal. So he's going to be a big piece for us going forward.
And now, I want to keep Bernie happy because we got to make sure we get in the website and all that stuff.
Real quick, no, what I want to say, excuse me, what I want to say is tell our fans when the next game is, real quick, when the next match is. Excuse me.
Yeah, thanks for asking about that. It's this coming Sunday, which is tomorrow. And it's against the El Paso Coyotes. And it's if we win this game, we're putting more pressure on Tacoma in our division to try and grab that second playoff spot. And it's at 5 p.m. and this is at Citizens Business Bank Arena in Ontario. Tickets start at $10. Head over to OntarioFury.com for more information, for tickets and all that good stuff. And our social media, we have Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat accounts. It's all at Ontario Fury.
I want to keep Bernie happy. I want to make sure we get the business out there.
Yeah, I'm about to say, no, we take care of the order of business. Again, that's at Ontario Fury. And the Fury, Fury, Ontario Fury. So, and again, that's going to be tomorrow night at the world famous, we call it the world famous Citizens Business Bank Arena. It's international now. I mean, just with the hockey, with the soccer, with the basketball. Again, tomorrow, make sure you guys come out there. Again, you said tickets start at $5. So if we bring out the family. $10.
$10.
I about to say, yeah, $10. Yeah.
Excuse me. He corrected that. No, sir.
He almost accountable. Yeah. He almost grabbed the mic from me real quick. He was like, do I need to do the show? No. But again, it's Ontario Fury. Coach, again, I want to bring Coach back on real quick. Again, Coach, thank you so much for coming out again. And please introduce yourself and again the players you brought today. Sir,
yeah, Jimmy, I'm the head coach, and I got Andy Reyes and Marcus Jordan here. 2 very good young players for us. So come out on Sunday night and watch them play.
Fantastic. Now, do the fans get a chance to interact with the players at all?
Absolutely. So we make sure we're very available to those fans. We love this local community. We want to build a strong team for them to come out and watch. And we're the only pro soccer team in the IE.
Yes, sir.
So support us.
Yes.
Support us as much as possible. Come out, be loud, and yell for these guys, and make them play harder.
There it is. Thank you so much.
And I got to say, I know we're going to go to commercial break, but I just got to say, Mr. Jordan, he's fortunate because we didn't have the Tom Jones is not unusual.
Oh, okay.
So he's lucky right now.
Yeah, because we were going to have the intern come in with the camera. We're going to like open a little area in the floor and just get that battle going, man.
It's like the ALS challenge. I challenge Marcus Jordan to a Carlton dance-off. So
there it is. He said, Coach says it's going to happen. There it is right there. Set the date. But
so
again,
we appreciate that.
Ontario Fury, thank you guys so much for coming in. And best of luck tomorrow night. Again, that's tomorrow night, 5 o'clock at Citizen Business Bank Arena. Ontario Fury.
Let's go ahead and do this. We appreciate that. That's good stuff. So you're listening to IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association with Coach B.
Andy Turner. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here, live on Fox Sports 1350.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Hello, I'm James Carville. Many of you may know me from the world of politics. I'm also known to some as the Raging Cajun. But what many of you may not know is that I'm also a proud Marine veteran and the brother of an Army veteran who served in Vietnam. My military experience played a big part in shaping my future. This is why I honor and respect all men and women who have served and sacrificed for our country, especially those now living with catastrophic injuries. This is also why I'm proud to support the Paralyzed Veterans for America, who for more than 70 years has advocated on behalf of our nation's veterans, from the greatest generation to the latest generation who served in Iraq and Afghanistan. to make sure veterans with spinal cord injuries receive the quality health care, benefits, and rehabilitation programs they desperately need and rightfully deserve. Join me in helping our injured veterans. Thank you.
Paralyzed Veterans of America, changing lives, building futures. To learn more, visit pva.org. A public service message from Paralyzed Veterans of America.
Severe flooding from recent hurricanes and other storms has left hundreds of thousands of cars, trucks, and other vehicles unsafe to drive. But far too many of these flooded vehicles will end up back on car lots or up for sale online, with no indication that they were in a flood. If you're in the market for a used vehicle, be on the lookout for flood damage and make sure you have a qualified mechanic inspect it before you buy. The free VinCheck service from the National Insurance Crime Bureau is a good place to start to see if a car has been in a flood. Go to www.nicb.org to check it out.
This is Robert Littell from BlackSportsOnline.com, and I'm out here with Fox 1350.
We are Fox Sports.
Yes, we are back in the great city of Riverside at the iHeartRadio studios. It's IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association. It's Fox Sports AM 1350. I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here on Fox Sports 1350. I don't appreciate that car commercial that they just ran. So I made the mistake last week. The wife and I drove by a car dealership. We did a test drive. She almost started crying. She batted her eyes. So you will see it's a Kia Optima out in the parking lot. So I just thought you'd like to know that. So.
Oh.
Yeah, hey, a moment of silence for my checkbook.
Oh. Well,
cost me money. You know what?
You still got the wing though.
Yeah, we still got the Honda. I still got the Suburban.
And still got the Burby.
Yeah, but never make that mistake of going to a car dealership with a woman and letting her test drive the car that she. Don't do it. I'm telling any man out there, if you're married, you got a girlfriend, whatever, just don't do it. Just don't can't win with them.
Oh, that's funny. But yes, again,
I digress.
Right, big time. But yeah, so check it out. So again, we were last week. Want to make sure we give a big shout out to all the folks, our girl Hillary over at the Auto Club Speedway for hooking us up. We had a great time over there at Auto Club 400, the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. Auto Club 400. Shout out to Kyle Busch, who won that. But Coach B, I mean, tell everybody how. I mean, we enjoyed it. It was a great time, man.
I tell you, when I saw that they retweeted our video, I got a little emotional. It was I got choked up. I must say, you know,
yes.
when you think about them retweeting our stuff, our work,
world famous.
It was a good event. The family got a chance to come out and enjoy it. It was they loved it, man. They absolutely loved it. I got them the earplugs. They were wondering why. I said once you get there, you will see why you need those earplugs. But
it's
I mean,
loud.
And in the words of the Mayor Aquanetta Warren, she said, "I can talk about the financial impact."
Oh, well,
you think about 100,000 people coming to that event, and Brandy was like, "Is it really that many people there?" I said, "You see all those people in the stands, and you see those RVs."
I was about to say,
yes,
yeah. No, it was. They packed it up. I mean, you know, and the weather was just excellent. Obviously, I had a big lot to do with it. So again, shout out to Auto Club Speedway for hooking us up, and again, our winner, we did give away tickets for that, so it was a great situation.
Absolutely, and big shout outs with our ticket winner. We had the two. We had the Miss Mays,
Michaela Mays,
and then McMains.
Oh yes, John. Was it John McMains?
Yes.
John McMains won a family pack of tickets as well. So.
Right. So I got a chance to talk to him, and it was good stuff, man. I was excited.
Give you a little chew.
Oh yeah, and he's also the new head football coach.
Congratulations
at
Citrus Hill.
There you go. So he's fired up. I got a chance to talk to him.
Yes,
he's fired up and excited. So it's good stuff. Oh, go ahead. It looks like you got your phone chirping.
Well, I gotta make sure we do this real quick. I said I was gonna announce the coaches. So hold on one sec. I know we gotta get ready to get out of here. So our guy, Coach John Romanelli, sent me so we have it right here. So I want to make sure we announce this. Again, this is for the Inland Valley Classic going to be taking place. So for the boys' game, it will be Coach Bill Burke of Rancho Cucamonga and Brandon Taylor of Indian Springs. And for the girls' game, it will be Coach Keith White of Gary and then Bob Martin of Montclair. And again, that's the Inland Valley Classic, Sunday, April 7th.
There you go. Let's go ahead and get out of here. You ready to go? You ready to do this? All right.
Let's do it.
Thank you for listening to IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association with the one and only, the incredible, the phenomenal Coach B.
Turn his mic off.
Now you can.
And again, my name is Eternal. We're live right here at Fox Sports Radio AM 1350. You know the conversation starts and stops here, live on Fox Sports Radio, IE Sportsnet.
And thanks to Kiana for holding it down today.
Kiana did it by herself today. She did so sweet. Qualification. All right.
You can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all inside of me. Yeah. Sexy chocolate.
You're listening to IESportsnet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.